His curiosity drove him on, and his efforts had been noticed. Even before he had officially registered for his bachelor's degree at UC Santa Cruz, Ian had been offered a position at the university's plant science lab. Sure, most of his time was spent cleaning pots and test tubes or counting aphids underneath the microscope. On afternoons and weekends out in the field, he investigated the riotous displays of St. John's wort, Scotch broom, and vines of Himalayan blackberry, all of which flourished in disturbed places, say, after a wildfire or flood. One question at the heart of his research intrigued him more than any other. In a disrupted ecosystem, what causes certain life forms to thrive? This idea seemed, well, overly ambitious, verging on pretentious, but Ian didn't care. At last, he had found his place and his people, intelligent nonconformists who liked to hike, bike, play guitar, and sleep under the stars. Now, after an intense study session, he was anticipating a chilled IPA at a local brew pub, and maybe a game of darts or ping pong. Chances were he'd win. He usually did. As daylight eased and the shadows spread, the evergreens grew taller. It had become a ritual, stopping at the top of the hill for a minute of stillness. Ian scanned the horizon for the white-tailed kite. No sign of the elegant raptor with gray shoulders and a whistling cry. Not tonight. Ian was losing the light. The moment was exactly right, except for one thing, an off-putting remark to his mother. He had acted like a jerk, but he knew she would forgive him. After all, she was his mom. He made a mental note to call her the next day. But what about right now? Wouldn't it be wrong to allow a random regret to prevent him from shearing off into the sunset? Isn't that where life begins, at the extreme edge of your comfort zone? Ian raised his right knee and released the rear brake. The breeze lifted his hair. His inner ear hummed. Next thing he knew, he was falling through the boughs. On the next curve, Ian leaned the bike down. On the straightaway, he lifted it back up and let go of the handlebars. In a full tuck, he lowered both fists to grip the seat post. More compact and faster now. For one moment, he felt fully free. Nothing could be better than this. Scanning the final curve, he noticed scattered sand in his path. His muscles reacted with an evasive maneuver. Too late. Next thing, he was flying through the air, headed straight for a California juniper. He noticed its variegated bark, in braided sunset colors, pink and gray and purple, like rising smoke. Thwack! His helmet hit the tree. Ian was down.